Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and you are watching another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. In our last installment, we took care of Jarvia. Turns out Lesky decided, yeah, I'm more scared of Jarvia than I am your friend, and we had to kill him, which was very sad. I feel very sad. And Balin wants me to go to the Deep Roads and find Bronca. And if she won't support Balin, basically to just leave her there, do whatever. Basically, be shady and either get Bronca's support or find a way to get her out of the vote, basically. And yeah, I guess my impression of Balin is he's a bit shady, but he loves Rika. That much seems genuine. So, in that regard, he might be a good person, but when it comes to politics, yeah, I don't like him. He's stupid. Stupid Balin, stupid Hermont, stupid everybody. Anyway, the next thing we're going to do is visit the assembly, and then the next thing we're going to do is visit the Shaperate, and then the next thing we're going to do is visit the Proving. So we have our work set out for us. Maybe if we're lucky we can get another word in with our sister, but not sure if that'll happen. Oh god, more of these guys.
Now let's see.
The warden has joined with
Which
Balin.
one
We can't
first?
allow it.
Going. And I'm off. If you insist. Yes. Going. And I'm off. Yes. Going. All right. Yes. Make him be praised. Going.
I know, you're going. And she's not here anymore, I guess.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Sounds good.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Finally, someone speaks sense!
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome back to Orzammar, Warden. A great deal has changed in recent days. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
A blight is coming.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is blind to all else.
Does the city not care the world is about to end?
This is their world, and it ended when Endron died.
Is there any way to break the stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
All right. Next up, the Shaperate.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. No offense, Warden. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
All right. Well, we'll be heading back to Dust Town soon enough.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Anyway, we need to talk to this guy, the Shaper.
When I last walked this hall, Endron was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request. Have you grown so fond of the Surfacer's ways in your brief absence?
I'm actually becoming... blah. I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
The chantry cares for widows and orphans.
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
Perhaps the books here can make up for the lack of attention you paid your elders. We were a great empire once, and our land stretched through the deep roads. Kal Sharok was capital then. But we lost too many battles. We lost our golems. And we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle, but Caridon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Well, I should know what a Tig is. Where is Kalsharok?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kalsharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
I'm leaving for the deep roads now.
Then perhaps I could ask a service of you. When our warriors brave the tunnels, they're often too busy to see the wonders around them. They leave treasures and ancient manuscripts rotting in the deeps. If you find anything significant to us, we'd pay you well for your finds.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. Now, is there anything more you would know?
Never mind, I should go.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Alright, moving on. Read all the books.
It's done.
Take all the things. Okay. Shaper it. Check. Assembly. Check. What was the other thing we were going to do? Oh yeah, proving. But that might be for the next episode. Alright, moving along. Oh, we actually have quite a few things to sell, don't we?
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Balin. A clear statement against the backward policies of Lord Harrowmont.
Not really. I'm doing it for my sister.
Orzammar questions Lord Balin's ability to win the throne without Grey Warden assistance. Can he rule without them as well?
And in all honesty, like I said, I may be a dwarf, but it doesn't really matter to me who takes the throne because I'm casteless. As long as there are people who support the casteless, that's important. And it seems like the fact that, Balin loves Rika might be an indication of that, hopefully, maybe. Probably is. And hey, even if he's not a fan of the castless, if she wants him to help, he'll probably do so, yeah. I've already said this before, but I'll say it again. I'm doing this for my sister. I'm doing this for my sister. I'm doing this for my sister. Okay, I've gotten it out of my system.
Alistair, may I have a word?
Of course. Anything for my favoritist mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Pardon?
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms. But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
Anyway, that's all we have time for today, folks. Like, subscribe, comment, or favorite. Whatever suits your There I go again. Whatever suits your fancy. I will see you next time.